Hello, this video will show the new TBC photogrammetry module's integrated workflow of UAS master using a third-party eBee SenseFly UAS. This new integration will allow almost all third-party UAS images to be processed in the products imported back into TBC. The first step is to select the working units, and next you should save the project. We will next want to set the coordinate system. Once set in TBC, this coordinate system information will be transferred to UAS master, ensuring correct settings and matching between projects. We will then want to add the ground control points and, if necessary, process them. These ground control points can also be added in UAS master. We will then send all necessary information to UAS master using the Send to UAS master command under the Adjust heading in the photogrammetry ribbon. Here we will again ensure the coordinate system is set correctly and change it if necessary. We will then select all ground control points to be transferred to UAS master. As this is a third-party UAS, the images will be imported in UAS master. UAS master will open automatically and a project should be saved. We will then use the EXIF to GPS tool to get the exterior orientation parameters of the images in a text file. This tool can take the EXIF GPS coordinates and transform them to any coordinate system. In this example, the WGS geographic coordinate system is used. Please note that when inputting and matching this information for the images, the coordinate system must be selected again. As this is a third-party UAS and therefore camera, the camera model and its interior parameters must be inputted.
These parameters can be found within the image properties, camera manual, or online at websites such as the Digital Camera Database. It is absolutely vital that these parameters and the rest of the project setup is done correctly so that processing can be successfully carried out. Please view the linked Info UAS Master tutorials and manuals to ensure that they are.
The images must then be imported by linking to their directory. The average terrain height of the images must also be set. It is suggested to use the average ground control point elevation. Methods of extracting the image names must also be decided. Please take care when doing this, as linking additional information to the images is based on matching to the names. We must now link the earlier created text file of image GNSS data. If we add any, this is also where the IMU data would be linked to the images as well. This is also known as the exterior orientation parameters, or commonly the EOP of the images. The text files columns must be matched with the appropriate data, and name extraction must be done so the images can link to the correct data. The coordinate system of the linked data must also be imported. When the EOP data is created with the XF to GPS tool, then the strip data is automatically filled in as shown after linking the EOP data. If the data is not extracted that way, then the strip data may be generated by opening the strip's information in the grouping sections of the project editor and automatically generating it. As this project was started in TBC, you can see the coordinate system cannot be changed. This is to ensure the projects match between the two softwares. After all data is imported, you can check that it was done correctly by viewing the project validator. Any errors will be shown here. It is a good idea to check that the data was imported correctly. There are a few processes to ensure this, including to process a project overview with the Image Commander tool. We can also display the images and look at their orientation in the georeferencing workflow to ensure that they are correct. It is absolutely vital that the project setup is done correctly, and after we ensure that it is, we can continue with georeferencing, including extracting tie points, measuring ground control points, an absolute adjustment of the images with a camera calibration, and a georeferencing report. Failed processing and an exit code 1 error typically result from incorrect setup or processing procedure. Please reference the links below to find additional info UAS Master video tutorials for more detailed and additional information. After all products including point clouds, orthomosaics, DEMs, and other information including camera and images, ground control points, and GCP observations have been created, we can send them back to TBC using the send to TBC command. We can also set the quality of the data we are sending back. After it is sent, the data will need to be accepted in TBC and the products can be viewed and used in other TBC workflows.